This is a 1972 Triumph Stag.
And this is probably the worst start to a classic car restoration.
And you guys may be wondering, how did this car ended up in this state? For that, let me give you guys a little history on how the car ended up here and why I'm pretty much standing here filming this video.
It all started in November 2022 when me and my dad decided that we wanted to drive a Triumph Stag. So after looking on eBay, we came across this particular Stag, and after winning the auction, the rest was history. And this is where the nightmares begins. First problem, location. My dad thought the car was nearby in Nottingham, which isn't far from where we live, in Lincolnshire, but it turns out to be over 239 miles away in South Wales. But nevertheless, a man of his word, we went to collect the car. Second problem, engine. Now this problem, me and my dad are aware of, as the car has been parked up in the garage for over 36 years and was sold as a non-runner and also being described as engine being seized. So with the car collected and it's now back at the house, we attempted to unseize the engine. With our heads high and a positive mindset, we got to work. We tried the usual trick of WD-40, spray grease and even diesel down the bores, and also a huge breaker bar, but there was no luck. But we didn't come this far to give up. We carried on for many hours and days, and under the watchful eyes of our boss, we finally made progress. Yep, the engine and gearbox were removed from the car, and also the infamous Triumph Stag's head were removed, and we can clearly see why it was never gonna unseize. Third problem, Triumph Stag heads. If you guys know about Triumph Stag engines, and when it comes to removing the heads, they are physically impossible to do. You may have heard stories of people going to extreme lengths to remove them, and the condition afterwards aren't that great. Like us, we had to send our heads away to be re-welded and skimmed, so we sent it to a local guy, and this took a whole 9 months to do. So in the meantime, me and my dad kept ourselves busy with other projects, which meant that the Triumph Stag had to be moved from our workshop into our garage.
So, it is moving day. The Triumph Stag will be leaving the garage where it has been parked up for almost 2 years, and it will enter that workshop over there next door. Hopefully it will spend less time in there than in here. So yeah. So, we're now supposedly in our workshop slash work area, and behind me we have one engine block and also another engine block. Why do we have 2 engine blocks, you may ask?
So when we stripped our original engine apart, the number 4 main bearing cap that holds the crank on snapped. So to solve this issue, we needed to get another main bearing cap, which means that our block would need inline boring so all the main bearing caps matches. So me and my dad managed to find another engine block, and this engine block was pretty much in good condition. It has been painted up, new core plugs, has all the main bearing caps, and it also came with 2 sets of piston, standard size pistons and plus 20, and also we could fit the plus 20 pistons into that block, which will save us from buying a brand new set of pistons. From us getting the engine block and also 2 sets of pistons, we also got a pair of heads which is in pretty much good condition. It just needed a little welding and skimming, but it's pretty much good to go. We also got a few extra stuff as well.
I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy.
So now me and my dad are swapping the block over so it's ready for the engine rebuild.
I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, oh. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna
So the really good thing about this car is, and I know what you're all thinking, looks tatty. I've got to agree, it does look tatty. But underneath is as sound as a pound. It really is solid all the way through. You could hit that with a hammer. Now, saying that, on the front outrigger, wants plated, and a bit in the floor. See my finger? Ooh, puppet fingers. Right, so apart from the one outrigger there, the rest of the floor is really, really genuine. Now, the other positive thing about this is that door on the other side is mint. It is perfect. The bottom edge strip is absolutely fantastic. This one, unfortunately, has got a little bit gone here. But good news is we have got another door too.
Yeah, explain
and the
that.
right-hand one is perfect. So if need be, we can do 2 things. We can either put a repair in here, or we can put the other door on. Just as easy. Now, the other good thing is, as it's like this, full of filler, it's not going to be so hard to cut out this wheel arch and put a new one in. As it happens, my son's got one, so that's good. Working around
What about
here,
the back wheel arch?
boot lid. Okay, don't look at the bits, look at the boot lid. Solid. Hard to find one that hasn't ever been touched. Really solid, really good. All in all, got the makings of a nice car. Bit of work on the hard top, but if it's done properly, taken back right to basics, really stripped down well, wheels sandblasted, powder coated, new carpets, new seats on the front, engine rebuild. Come and have a look. Heads aren't here,
Heads
but
in
they
the
have
loft.
been done
Yep.
in the loft. But beautiful pistons to go in.
New
Sexy
ones are down
pistons.
there. New ones are down there.
Ah! They've been hidden from me. New pistons, look at that. And with the dome. Fantastic. Beautiful pistons. All nicely ringed, lovely. New shells, new crank, new engine. What more could you want?
Now a car review, with your honest opinion.
Honest opinion, if you've got the time and you're prepared to put the work and the effort in, the blood, sweat and the tears, you'll end up with a really fantastic car. It will be superb, and you can do it exactly as you want to do it. Like I'm going to do this one. So the next time you see this video, or maybe not the next one, maybe the one after that, you'll see all the engine bay has all been painted.
That's many videos down the line.
Many videos down the line, but it will be done. First one, rebuild the engine.
Yep.
Let's get the engine rebuilt and we can go from there. Thank
Yep.
you.
So, it's been a minute since I have filmed any video regarding the Triumph Stag. That's because a lot has been happening off camera and I haven't been able to film it. So this is just an update on what's going on, so this video could be wrapped up and released to you guys. As you can see, we now have one engine block in the garage. And this block is the block that we went to Wales to get. So this is the block that we said is in pretty much perfect condition and is the one that we're going to use to rebuild the engine. But upon closer inspection, we have this is the number 5 main bearing cap. As you can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, there is a slight hairline crack down there, which we thought wasn't bad. But upon closer inspection, I'm going to take these caps off. Upon closer inspection, on the main journal where the main bearing cap bolts in, there is a crack there, cracked there as well, and also I believe there's some more cracks on the main journal cap, on the main journal where the main bearing cap bolts in. We thought it wasn't bad, but when we took this block to a few other companies that to inspect the block, pretty much they said that this block is scrap. That's because, yeah, it's because it's cracked. Even though it looks like a hairline crack, but it's cracked down all the way pretty much near the bores. Yeah, and it turns out what we thought was a perfectly good engine block turns out not to be. So now we're back to our original engine block that we took out. So we've sent that block out to a guy, a local guy, who's going to be doing the inline boring, and also who's going to be doing 7 rebores and 1 liner. So yeah, and that will take a few weeks. So what I said about our attention on rebuilding the engine first and making sure that the engine is working perfectly, and then start on the bodywork, now that's switched around. So now we're going to be focusing on the bodywork while the engine block is away, and then when the engine block is back, then we can start rebuilding the engine. But yeah, that's going to end today's video off. Well, that's going to end this whole intro video off. If you guys do enjoy enjoy the video, please hit that like button down below and also subscribe as well. And yeah, I just want to know, if you guys are watching, I just want to know what your opinion about this project is. If you were in my position, what are you going to do with this car? Would you just literally sell it as how it is, or would you do it yourself? Because it hasn't been the best start to a classic car restoration. We had quite a few problems, as I've listed down below, and now yeah, what we thought with the block, what we thought was a perfectly good block, is now pretty much nothing. So yeah, what would you guys do in my position? Would you restore this car? Would you just literally sell it? But yeah, let me know down below in the comments. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video if we decide to restore this car or not. Is it worth restoring? Is it not? So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, if you do enjoy today's video, hit the like button down below and also subscribe as well. See you soon. Also, just a little more information for you guys to know. In this box here we have the old pistons which came the set of that block. So when we bought this block, again, I may have mentioned it, when we bought this block, we also got 2 pair of heads as well, which just need a bit more welding and skimming. And yeah, so we bought this block, we got a pair of heads as well, and also we got these pistons, 2 sets of pistons. One set I think is plus 20 and one set is original set, a standard set. So going back to this engine block is plus 20, and it doesn't need reboring or relining. It's like literally ready to go, as I said. So what we thought we could do is save a bit more money, is use those set of pistons, the plus 20, and literally fit into them. But now with this block as scrap, our original block that we've sent away is already plus 20. So that means when it's rebored out, it's going to be plus 40. So that means the two set of pistons in here, yes, we can do the relining for all 8, which means it goes back to standard, but the price of that is shocking, so we're not going to be doing that. So we're going to stick with the 7 rebores and 1 liner to plus 40, and then we're going to buy another set of pistons, so it's going to be plus 40 piston. So yeah, box of pistons in here will now also be scrapped as well, or we could sell it on. But yeah, again, that's another bad point to this car, but what can we do? It is what it is, I guess.